What? No, because I want to be able to talk to Steve.
Testing 1, 2, 3. If you guys can hear me on the live, let me know. Just comment in the comment section there. This is the World Fishing Tour flight number 1 of the 4 flights. So this is flight 1A. We're at Wilson Lake in Russell, Kansas. Wilson, Kansas, basically. Awesome little largemouth and smallmouth fishery here. The boats are coming in now. They're due in at 2 o'clock, so we got about 6 minutes before the first boats actually due in. But we just had one fly into the cove, so. And here comes another one, so. Should be about 5 to 10 minutes before we start weighing fish. Just wanted to make sure the live stream and everything's working. We already have, we had 8 boats registered today. We have 11 boats already for tomorrow. So it sounds like we're going to have a decent turnout. We should be able to hit that 40 boat number, which crushes the 20K guarantee. Finally. While we're waiting for the boats to get up here, we'd like to thank all the sponsors that make the World Fishing Tour happen. World Fishing Tour is presented by KGARHeartland.com, Wholesale Batteries, Boatworks, Sportsman's Training Center, Prairie Land Partners, KGAR Lee Free Gutter Company, Academy Sports, Baitworks, Clutch Swim Bait Co., which is our big bass sponsor of the tournament, Shelter Insurance Company, Mike Bean's agency out of Manhattan, Kansas, DW Creative Marketing, Garmin, Temptation Tackle, and Cast King rods and reels and lines and terminal tackle and everything else. You can use product code SPTBKC to save you 10% on CastKing.com. Then they will also donate 5% back to the Kansas Youth Bass Program. So that's what that code goes to. Helps me give away prizes for our Kansas anglers. We appreciate everybody that supports us by using that code. Should be weighing fish in about 10 minutes. So just lake level is up a little bit. Water's pretty clear for as much rain as we've had. Yesterday was one of the cleanest days I've seen Wilson. Obviously, it's a little windier today, so it's starting to buck back up a little bit, but it's traditional Wilson clean. Cleanest lake in Kansas. Be interested to see what it takes to make the cut. Kind of set the standard here. Set the standard of the week of what the cut line's been. It's kind of been a weird situation at the World Fishing Tour. It seems like the weights are going up throughout the week. We'll see if that holds true here at Wilson. I know last week at a TBF tournament out here, I think it took 34 pounds to win 2 days, if I remember right. Just going off of memory of looking at results. Looks like everybody can hear us okay. I see a howdy from Devin Pino. Mike Bean says, "What's up, Travis? Nothing much, just running some fishing tournaments on the road life." Devin, yeah, very good turnout. Heather Schmidt, awesome. Glad you can hear us. Sure, we'll see Chad coming off the water shortly. We are recording an HD version of this that we will eventually upload to YouTube. And then we also have the live stream. That HD version is basically just a backup, just in case something happens to the live stream. When the anglers got here today, we were delayed about 10 to 15 minutes. Cloud cover was pretty thick, and it was raining, so they blasted off in the rain. They were able to get out of here at 5:55. If it's clear, we should be able to get anglers out of here about 5:35 to 5:40 in the morning. But we had a nice rain storm band over the southeast of us, so it was delaying that sun penetration. If you're watching back at home, guess what the cut's going to be before we start weighing anglers. See what you think the cut's going to be. I'd love to see if anybody's close. We are advancing 2 today. Today's anglers that competed was Gail Brown and Daryl Brown, Tim Strunk and Rick Wilkies, Kirk Kelly and Zach Smoose, Ricky Runk and J.R. Beeler, Chad Schmidt and Maverick Moserman, Nathan Kozlowski and Lance Maldonado, Jason Baird and Hunter Baird, Parker Steele and Ethan Hoffler. So we'll be advancing to Sunday that will be competing for $20,000 guaranteed prize pool. The anglers that fish today will add some guaranteed money to their Sunday total, no matter what happens on Sunday. $90 from each boat goes into today's prize pool, and the rest gets carried over to Sunday's prize pool. Already have the first couple trucks go grab their boats, so it should only be a few minutes before they get their fish loaded up. See if anybody got any guesses. See a 1737 cut, 1875, and a 1941 top spot.
No, you got a bag. Park one of the closest spots right here. Right here.
Some big guesses today. 1941 to lead is the biggest guess so far. I'm sure somebody laid the hammer to him.
Everybody grab a bag, Gail. Yep. Everybody back on time. Yeah. You all ready for fish? Yep.
Anglers, if you guys are at your boat, we are ready for fish. So whenever you want to bag them, bring them on up.
Still reading.
All righty. Get this show on the road here in just a minute. All 8 teams have safely made it off the water, and they were all due back in on time. Or they were all back on time. Turn off. One more time while we're waiting, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Wholesale Batteries, Sportsman Training Center, Prairie Land Partners, Academy Sports and Outdoors, Baitworks, Clutch Swim Bait Company, who is our big bass sponsor at this tournament, Shelter Insurance, Mike Bean's agency out of Manhattan, Kansas, Garmin, Temptation Tackle, Ask King, DW Creative Marketing, Kagard Leaf Free Gutter Company, who puts up this guarantee. So check out KagardHeartland.com if you want to get rid of those honeydew lists and cleaning your gutters on the weekend. And also don't forget to check out Boatworks for your next purchase of a boat. Make sure you tell them World Fishing Tour sent you. Anglers that are watching this that are fishing later this week, the only thing that's off limits is the cove right behind our weigh-in trailer here, which is that little eclipse shape, half moon shape, probably about a third of a circle here. Just that little pocket, point to point, because we're releasing fish right behind the trailer. Everything else is fair game unless it's marked no boats. So for an example, around the Spillway Cove, or the Spillway outlet cement deal, that says no boats past this point, so you would treat that like a brick wall. If you're thinking about coming out, we have 11 boats already registered for tomorrow. So that puts us at 19 for the first 2 days, plus the people that have pre-registered for the weekend. So we should have a decent turnout. Prize pool will start growing once we get to that boat 45 number. Start adding money to that 20,000 that's guaranteed, thanks to KGuardHeartland.com. We will do boat draw today, right after we close on-time registration here at the ramp. On-time registration closes at 4:30 here at the ramp. Then I'll do a short little video just to talk about what I just talked about, basically, and then put the boat numbers out for the anglers. We do have our first bag heading down, first 2 bags heading down, actually. So we'll get these bumped, and this weigh-in should go pretty quick now. Take them right down there to Steve, guys.
What boat number were you today? 2.
All right, going to weigh in first is Tim Strunk and Rich Wilkies. All right, Tim Strunk and Rich Wilkies is going to be weighing 5 alive. All right, and bring them around the front of the scale and set them directly in the basket there. Locked in at 1408, 1408 on the 5 fish limit. We'll take them. Yeah. You want any pictures or anything? No? Okay. We'll hang them up and take them here for you. We'll see if that holds up, Tim and Rich. 1408 currently. What boat number were you? Boat number 4? Boat number 4 is coming up next. Next is Ricky Runk and J.R. Beeler. How many you weighing? 5. Two out of these 8 teams will advance to Sunday and fish for the bigger portion of the prize pool. If you just walk around the front there and put them directly on the scale for us. Locked in at 14 even, 14 even. Okay, we'll take them back for you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys fishing with us today. We'll see if 14 holds. Teammate. How many you win? Weighing 5. Alrighty, next up, Parker Steele and Ethan Hoffler weighing 5. Bring them all around to the front, put them directly on the scales for Amanda there. Locked in at 1434, 1434. They're going to go ahead and take a photo, so wait on bumping the next team there, Steve. 1434 is currently leading. Parker Steele and Ethan Hoffler weighing 5 with 1434. Just look at the camera right there. You'll be able to screenshot from it later. Awesome job today, guys. 1434 currently leading. We'll get them released for you. Thank you. What boat number today? How many win? Next up, we got Chad Schmidt and Maverick Moseman, weighing 5. Walk around to the front of the screen there and put them directly on the scale for me, Chad. Locked in at 1671 in your brand new leaders. There's nobody's waiting for a big bass yet, so if you got one you want to weigh for big, grab a bag there for him. All right, they're going to weigh one for big. Big of 407 on the big. They want to go and hold up a few further pictures back home. The HD's actually recording today, Chad, so. Chad fished our Grand Lake event and wanted a screenshot, and for some reason the HD was not recording. Good job today, guys. Currently leading with 1671. Current cut line is 1434 to advance to Sunday. What team number are you? Number 3. Go ahead and put them directly on the scales there. Weighing 5?
Yep.
Okay. Oops. Look good. Locked in at 1722. Your brand new leaders. They want some photos as well. 407. Got that beat or no? Just take them down there by the water and release them if you want to take some pictures of them. No, you're good. He just wanted more pictures before we release this fish. This is boat number 3, Kirk Kelly and Zach Smoose, right? All right, go ahead and just aim right there at the cameras at the road cones there. Good job today, guys. You guys got one you want to wait for big real quick? That one right there. You can just throw it back on top of it. Yep. Got it in there? Locked in at 417 on the big, 417 on the big. Currently in the lead for the big. All right, we can take them back for you unless you guys want additional pictures. Okay, just release them down there after you take your additional pictures there. What team number were you? All right, go ahead and put them directly on the scales. Walk around there. Weighing 5? Okay. Locked in at 1870, your brand new leaders. You guys want any for a photo? Okay, go ahead and hold them up for a photo there. We can weigh one for big too. It's usually easier to pick them all out and then put your big back in after you're done taking your picture there. So the brand new leaders is 1870. All righty, hold them up high and proud. Look at that camera right there at the road cones, and we'll get a nice photo screenshot from it later. Good job today, guys. Let's go ahead and weigh your biggest one if you got one ready. Awesome. We'll weigh that one for big real quick. I believe it was 417 for big. 474, your brand new big bass leaders as well. We can either release them for you or you guys can take additional pictures down there by the water. Okay. All righty, what team number? What team number were you? 7, right? Okay. 1679. Let's see what that. All right, let's sort by weight and see where that is. All right, that's third place right there for 1679. All right, looks like last but not least, we have Nathan Kozlowski and Lance Maldonado coming up. Probably butchered that. I apologize if I did. You guys weighing 5? Okay. 1722 is the current cut line at 1870 is first place right now. Go ahead and come up and around the scales there. Put them directly on the scales. Centering up there. Ready? Locked in at 1837, 1837. See where that places you guys. All right, that guys put you guys in second place, and that's going to complete our weigh-in as well. So you guys made the cut, 1837. Go ahead and hold up and get some photos real quick. You guys got one in there you wanted to weigh for big or no? You guys got one that you want to weigh for big? Yeah, clutch swim bait for 471. Just put it in there. We'll throw it back on top. Locked in at 491, 491. All righty, so let's go ahead and go through the weights here. First place in advancing to Sunday, Gail Brown and Daryl Brown. Second place in advancing to Sunday is Nathan Kozlowski and Lance Maldonado. Is that right? Third place, Kirk Kelly, Zach Smoose. Jason Baird and Hunter Baird was fourth place. Chad Schmidt, Maverick Moses was fifth place. Parker Still and Ethan Hoppler for sixth. Tim Strunk and Rich Wilkies for seventh. And Ricky Runk and J.R. Bueller for eighth. It was 1870, 1837 to advance. 1722, 1679, 1671, 1434, 1408, and 14 pounds was the day's weights weighed in. So everybody was within a few pounds of each other. We will be back every day this week. We already have 11 teams signed up for tomorrow, so at least 3 teams are advancing to Sunday tomorrow. If we can get to that magic number of 16, 4 teams would advance. We get to 21, 5, so on and so forth. So stay tuned. We'll be here all week. Sunday is Championship Sunday. Anybody want to see their weights on the computer before I close it out? You guys can have it right here if you want a screenshot for sponsors or anything. Right here's the weight, total fish, and big fish is on the right. So make sure you get it all in there. All right, if you guys are watching back on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, or anything else, that's it for today. Stay tuned. Tomorrow at about 2:10, we should be weighing fish again.